So I get asked all the time how I keep my paint so clean. And to be honest, there's really not very many tricks that I know. I'm not a professional car washer. I'm not a professional car detailer, but I do enjoy keeping my car clean. As many of you know, I don't drive this every day. So I mean, it's my only personal car, but I have a work vehicle. So this stays parked in the garage quite a bit. So I don't want to jump into a full car wash and exactly explain how I do all of that. But what I want to touch on is the most annoying thing you could ever have on a car, mainly a black car, which is dust. So my car sits in the garage pretty much throughout the week. And with that, it accumulates a ton of dust. And black cars, as everybody knows, it shows up just like crazy. So it could sit in there for a day, theoretically, and show dust. So what I want to show you guys is, first off, how I keep my car shiny and clean and get rid of that pesky dust. But first, I want to just touch on pretty much how I wash my car. So I wash my car with the Meguiar's Wash and Wax, and this is by no means like a paid endorsement. Meguiar's didn't pay me to say this. This is just kind of the stuff that I use day in and day out. I've used it all my life since I was in high school and I first started driving, and it's proven to be really good stuff. This stuff right here, when you wash it properly with it, and it rains or any sort of water like you get hit with a sprinkler, the water immediately beads up. And so it beads up so nice that it makes it real easy just to wipe off. And I love this stuff. It doesn't take much when you mix it with water, so don't go overboard. But I like this stuff because you can buy it at AutoZone, and it makes it super easy. I'm not a big fan of shopping online. For one reason, I like when I purchase something, I want to have it then and there. So great stuff. Go to AutoZone and pick it up, and it washes your car perfectly. Getting into the main subject of everything, this is the Meguiar's Ultimate Quik Detailer, and this is what I use right here to get rid of the pesky dust. This stuff is really nice. It works great. The only one thing that I could say could use improvement is the sprayer on it. It's kind of fidgety sometimes. I've had them where they don't work too great. I think if they were to redesign that, it'd be a perfect product. I do use this same product, but I pour it in a different spray bottle and use a better sprayer out of it. But for today's purpose, we're gonna use it straight out of this bottle just so I can show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. So now that you have your Ultimate Quik Detailer from Meguiar's, you're gonna need another tool. One thing you're gonna need is a microfiber towel. So a great thing to have are these microfiber towels. This one I think I purchased or was given to me as a gift from Target, and it's awesome. It's a microfiber towel. It works great. So one key thing you want to know though when you're using a microfiber towel on your car is they come with these things. This little bitty tag. If you guys can see this here, this is the most annoying thing you can have on a car or on a towel when you're wiping your car off. This will scratch your paint up and make it not look so great. So I just quickly rip it off just like that. I check to inspect that no more of the paper got stuck to it, and then we're good to go. So hopefully you guys can see the dust in the area. The car doesn't really have the shine, the sheen that a black car should really have. So now that you have your Meguiar's, you're gonna wanna do a couple things. One, turn it on the top. You just twist it to the on position. Next, you wanna give it a couple squirts. I just give it a couple squirts away from the car to make sure that there's no air bubbles. It's not gonna come out real like streamy or anything, that it is spraying properly. And then the next best thing to do, the next thing you wanna do is fold your towel up so it's not super big. You want to be manageable size, so I just fold it in half and then half again. And then on a nice warm day like today, you want to make sure you are in some shade. Shade is the key thing, and with that, we are going to not apply this to the car because the car is warm, it's been in the sun. And when the car's been in the sun, you don't want to apply this directly to a hot car. It's just going to dry it up and leave spots, and then it's going to be miserable to wash and clean. So we're going to do this, we're going to spray it. 2 quick sprays to this. And we're gonna give it one good wipe. And as I'm doing this, I'm not putting a lot of pressure. I'm letting the pressure of the towel do all the work. And I'm gonna spray it again. But first, I'm gonna flip it to the other side of the towel and then just do the dry method. So I'm just gonna dry it off. Then I'm gonna come back over with it wet, wiping it back, front to back, and cleaning it off. Now my car is a little bit beyond regularly clean, and it's kind of dirty, to be honest with you. It's kind of dirty. So it really needs to be washed properly, but this is a great way. So if you're going out to a car show or anything and you wanna get your car clean and looking good, this is a great way to do that. The Meguiar's is awesome product, like I said before, and you just want to avoid putting too much on the rag and making it too moist. And then also you want to avoid putting it directly onto the car, because putting it directly onto the car when it's hot outside like this is a bad idea. It's a big mistake. Don't do that. Just letting the towel do all the work. You don't really want to put too much pressure on it. I think that when you put too much pressure on it, it really grinds the dirt and stuff into the paint. You want to flip it over every now and then and use the dry side, and that really just takes all the streaks out of it. So hopefully you guys can see that there's a difference. This is the clean side, this is the dirty side. I'm gonna adjust the camera and hopefully you guys can see that. Hopefully you guys can really see the difference now on how it takes away the dust on that side and it's still dusty on this side. So what I'm gonna do real quick is I'm gonna take my turn on this side and kind of give you guys a quick preview on what we can do over here. So a couple squirts. We're gonna reach across the car, lightly let the towel do the weight of the work. And as you do that, you can actually feel it picking up the dirt. You don't wanna press in. When you press in, that's what's gonna give you your marks in the paint, your swirl marks and stuff. And speaking of swirl marks, I try to never, ever, ever wash my car in circles. I like to go front to back to front, or across it, never circles. Circles never seems to work out for me, and it always leaves those nasty swirl marks. And then there you have it, guys. It's real quick and easy, just like that. So this is a perfect method to use when you're at a car show, when you're going to a local car meet and your car's not exactly perfectly clean like you want it to be. This is gonna do the trick for you guys. You can do it at night. I prefer doing it somewhere where it's, like I said, shaded. You don't want it to be dark because you want to be able to see it work. So make sure you're in the shade, the car's cooled off, and you're not applying it to hot paint. Now that I've shown you how to do the regular old dust method and get rid of the pesky dust, the next thing is the most annoying thing in the world. It seems like every time you wash your car, this happens. A bird poops on it. So what we want to do is focus on taking the bird poop off of your paint, and this just so happened to happen today. A key thing is you do not want to let bird poop sit on your paint. It has acidic properties in it that tear down your clear coat, and that is not a good thing. It leads to your paint deteriorating and not looking so well. So we're gonna attack this right here, and I'm gonna show you guys exactly how I go about doing that. Take my Meguiar's Ultimate Wax, or my Quik Detail. I'm gonna spray a couple squirts directly to this spot. Now what I wanna do is let it soak in. I want it to get re-moist because it's dried out now. So I'm gonna let it soak in and get wet. I'm gonna give it a few seconds just to get there. You may wanna put a towel below it so that your Quik Detail doesn't run all over your car now that you've got it all clean. So now that I've let this set and re-moisten up the bird poop, you don't want to do one thing. You don't want to use the same towel you've been using to wipe down your whole car. You want to use a separate towel, something that has been dirty or something that you're not going to want to use to wipe down the rest of your car with. So never set these on the ground, as they pick up every particle that is in the dirt on the ground, and it's impossible to get rid of. And you don't want to wipe your car down with a dirty microfiber towel that's hit the ground. That's also going to scratch your paint. So we have this pretty little white towel, which is great for bird poop. We are going to spray it once again as it has dried up a little bit. We're going to take our clean microfiber towel and we are going to pick at it. You don't want to wipe it. You want to pick at it. So you pick it straight up off the paint. And then over here you can shake it off. Shake it off. Shake it off. So I love Taylor Swift. She's awesome. So now that you have picked it off, there's still residue. So you're going to spray it once again, and then this is where you wipe. So this is where you wipe, wet side. Flip it over to the dry side, and your bird poop is gone. It's clean just like that, and that is how you get bird poop off of your car. Moving right along, we're done with the paint of the car. Now we want to focus on the wheels. So for the wheels, I usually have a microfiber towel that's dedicated to just cleaning wheels. As I said before, you don't want to have a contaminated towel that you used for something else on the car that has maybe gotten some dirt on it or something that's gonna tear up your paint. You don't want that at all. So have one that's dedicated to the wheels, and keep it for the wheels only. That way, every time you use it, you know that it's not gonna mess up your paint. It's perfect for your wheels. So, moving on, same method. We're gonna turn the spray to on. We're gonna give it a couple squirts to the towel itself, just like so, and then we're just gonna continue to work it in to the rim itself. Now, these wheels are powder coated, so it may work differently on your wheels, and you may wanna use some specific wheel cleaner. This is just a quick fix, guys. This isn't just This isn't a regular car wash. This is so you're going to an event, you have Quik detailer and a couple of microfiber rags with you. You're just going to want to go through and continue to work this through your spokes, just like so. Not a whole lot of product. Like I said, guys, there's not a lot on this rag. This stuff goes a long way. So you're going to be able to clean your car just fine while saving product. And just like that, guys, you have a clean wheel. A couple squirts of product, a good cleaning on the wheel with the microfiber towel, and look at how much dirt I was able to get off. This stuff is awesome. That's how you quick detail your car, guys. Or at least that's how I quick detail my car. The Meguiar's Ultimate Quik Detailer is an awesome product, as well as the wash and wax. If you're interested in seeing a full video on how I wash my car, leave a comment down below and let me know. I can show you how I use the wash and wax. It's super awesome product, and it's just as easy as the Quik detail. As I said before, guys, nobody's paid me to say anything about this. Meguiar's hasn't contacted me, but if you want to, feel free to. I would love that. I've used you guys' product for a really long time, and I really absolutely love it. So you saw how I get rid of the pesky dust, and also how I got rid of a disrespectful bird. If a bird decides to disrespect your car and poop on it, I showed you guys how to get rid of that in a quick, effective, efficient manner. So, as always, guys, it's Sean or Mustang09. I appreciate you guys' viewership and your subscriptions to my page. If you haven't subscribed, hit that little button down there and you'll have more videos just like this, car reviews, vlogs, life events, all kinds of stuff. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you all take it easy and have a good one. See you on the next video.